Happy Sunday, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hopefully, we'll get some folks in here. We get the party started. Let's see where we're at. Where are we at, people? I see, I'm not even a real YouTuber. I don't know how to work this thing at all. At all. Let's see what we got going on. My screen looks okay, Leslie.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to hit the live chat. Oh, hey, Clint. Oh, it's so good to thank you so much for coming. How are you doing? I hope your Sunday's going well. Mine is going really, really good. I'm so glad Leslie's here with me today. Leslie's my daughter, Clint, in case you didn't know, but I think you knew that.
Hey, Clint.
Clint has some cool vintage Halloween stuff. I've dropped in on his live a couple of times. I don't get to watch him often, but I do get to watch him sometimes. Meredith! Meredith is Pop Vintage and Home. Miss Meredith, thank you so much, my friend. Oh my gosh, it's good to see you. We got Meredith and Clint in the house right now. We're gonna give everybody a little quick chance to jump in, and then we'll start talking about junk journal jewelry. Hey, Miss Meredith, do you make any junk journal jewelry or dangles? I haven't seen any on your page, but I would imagine. Oh, look, it's Terry, Mick Mouse mom, Miss Terry.
Hey, Miss
Hey.
Terry. Mom, Clint wants to know if he can drop his link.
Yeah, absolutely, Clint. Absolutely. Sandy.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Miss Sandy Wilhelmina. What you doing,
Thank you
girl?
all for taking your Sunday to spend some time with us.
My gosh, no kidding. I really, this is the you know, Sunday afternoons to me are so precious, and I just love that we get to spend this time together. I really do. We're not going to keep you long, though. I'm thinking that we'll probably get off around 3 o'clock because I know everybody's got stuff to do and getting ready for the week and all that. But I'm so glad that y'all are here.
I am currently avoiding anything that or same.
Same, Sandy,
All
same.
my work is at my office. So
Yeah. But Leslie can't say that because yesterday Leslie lives in a tiny house for any of y'all that don't know. And she actually got organized yesterday, she said. She
oh
packed up
yes.
stuff and donated stuff and sold stuff, and
Yeah.
she said she was feeling closed in, so she had to
Yes.
she had to make some adjustments yesterday.
Yes. Well, and I packed some stuff up to take over there to y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yes, because
so
we haven't not now. Let her qualify that statement. She ain't giving it to us. We just have an attic for storage. She needed some storage room, but
oh,
we're glad she's coming to visit.
Clint says he'll be live after you, Mom. So
Oh,
so
awesome!
everybody drop by Clint's live after my mom gets off alive.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, Clint, we'll go drop in and visit with you.
Mom, do you want to talk about what you have on your setup
Yeah,
there?
yeah, let's talk about it. Okay, so we are going to do junk journal jewelry, and I really didn't know how to approach it because I don't have a method. I don't. But I thought let's start with the tools that I'm using. Okay, I'm trying to be like an Angela, like a real YouTuber.
Oh, Mom,
So,
before you do that, I'm so sorry
yeah,
to interrupt
that's
you, but I
okay.
just wanted to remind everybody
Yep.
that's on the chat to make sure at the top of the chat to click the drop down and select live chat,
Yep.
just in case you're in top chat by default. So sorry, Mom, go ahead.
That's okay. There's another Leslie that just joined us. Hey, Leslie.
Hey, Leslie.
Hey, girl. We're just gonna go. We just got started. We're going over the tools. So when I do junk journal jewelry, I have a pair of flat pliers. Okay, and then I also get the wire cutters. So I have a pair of wire cutters that are close to me, and then I have these. These I don't know what they're really called, but I call them round nose or rounded needle nose pliers. Okay.
Angela
And
just dropped in, Mom.
Hey, Angela. Hey, girl. So and I'll show you why we have these. So then the other pieces, necessary pieces to make junk journal jewelry. You can make them several different ways, of course, but sometimes I will just put beads or buttons on gourd pins, something as simple as that. And I'll show you some examples here in just a second. Sometimes I'll use a paper clip, and then sometimes I use these eye pins. Now, I don't know how well this is going to cross over on the screen, but the
So
eye
if you,
pins.
Mom, will just hold your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. So the eye pins that I use, and I buy the same ones all the time. I get them off Amazon. You can get them anywhere though, Walmart or anywhere. But I buy the longest ones I can find, and they're usually 3 inches long. I don't know if they make them longer than that. They might. But I also always get the ones with the little loops at the end. They have a little hole with a little loop at the end. They have some that you can buy that have, instead of this little loop, they're flat, which is fine, but it just doesn't give you the option to hang anything from this.
So when you say flat on the end, you mean like a nail head?
Just like
end?
a nail, just like
Okay.
a nail head. I have one here. I'll show you. Tell me if you can see that, because I have a lag on my side. I can't see what
So
I'm
come
what I'm
over
showing
to
you.
your left a little bit, Mom. Yeah, there you go.
And you see it's like a nail head, small,
Yes.
flat head. Yeah. Okay. So let me show you. Let me show you some of the junk journal jewelry that I have. So you see here, that is just an example of what you can do on a paper clip. Now, is that showing up, Leslie?
Yes,
Where
ma'am.
The curly Q. So the curly Q right here, the way that you achieve that is by using these round pliers. You basically just grab the flat piece, because that's flat typically, and you just turn it until you achieve that round.
Now that's interesting, Mom. What is that, just like a decorative element for
It
it?
is. It's just another way, because I know whenever I first did this, because I've shown this before, people were so fascinated by how did you do that? And I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, I watched a YouTube video. I can't even remember whose it was. It was so long ago. And they just explained it just like I just did. So I knew when I saw these pliers, and I got these pliers at Hobby Lobby, these little rounded, but you can get them off Amazon again.
Yeah.
I've seen them at Walmart, different places. They just showed it. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, whenever I showed everybody, they were like I had done something. And I was like, I really did. This is how you do it. And it takes some time, because you've got to kind of get used to the bend and the curve and the tension of it. But
Now,
I'm telling y'all.
Are those jewelry pliers, Mom?
They are. They're called jewelry pliers. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I wanted to show y'all some on just a gourd pin. Okay, like this
by
one.
Diane says, my circles always come out wonky. I keep trying, though. Keep trying, girl. You go get it.
Diane, I know exactly what you mean, because when I tell you in the beginning, and my hands don't work very well some days, I'll tell you that. But mine still come out wonky, Diane, is what I'm telling you. I don't hit the mark every time. No, I really don't. So whenever I get like that, if I get aggravated with it, I just stop trying and I'll move on to something else. But that's the
Mhm.
beauty of junk journal
Mhm.
jewelry is, I mean, look at this variety. But you can see
Mhm.
here where you can just on a gourd pin, how cute that is.
Now, what's that yellow decorative bead?
This one,
Yes, ma'am.
that it was
It just
off
has
of,
little dots on it.
it's little flowers. It's supposed to be
Okay.
little flowers. Yeah.
Okay, I
Picked them up
see
at
it now.
I picked them up at Hobby Lobby, I think. Let's see what else. What else do we have? Oh, buttons. I wanted to show y'all something with buttons. So here's just another, version with buttons.
And so the one with buttons, did you used an eye pin, I guess, huh?
I did. No, actually, if you can see here, I used the jump ring. This is a jump ring
Mm-hmm.
that I put through the button, and then I connected it on an eye pin that Junk Journal Jewelry's on.
Okay.
And then these, we're going to make some of these in just a little bit because I have some more of these, and I just thought these were kind of retro. And Meredith likes the retro look, but that's what that reminded me of, just a retro look.
Mm-hmm. Super
Yeah,
cute stuff.
yeah, I know. I always, sometimes I will tell you because I'm telling y'all the variety in what you can make in junk jewelry is what's fascinating to me. Because I could sit here and in less than an hour just make every kind of look you can imagine. It's just whatever supplies you have on hand.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do one. Y'all want to do one? Let's do one.
Well, do you want to
Um,
go over all your did we go over all your little beads that you have,
oh,
like your
we
little
did
variety?
not. We did
Just in
not.
case anybody kind of wants an idea or where to
Yeah,
start or
and
anything.
And listen, too, guys, in the chat, since Leslie's monitoring, if you guys see a color or even a bead that you can describe that you want me to try, shout out. I'll do it. So right here is a tin full. I just wanted like a tin full of charms. So and Leslie, you'll have to tell me if it's coming out
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yep.
But we've got like, here's my little coffee section here. And then just some different little like retro telephone and radio and little camper and and y'all, this all clearance, yeah. All of this, I bet, either clearance or Temu. And then here's some more kind of like that, just charm type specialty beads. Here's the little mushies, Angela. And then these are more like some of these are broken pieces of jewelry that I was going to
Or
throw away,
or like disassembled jewelry.
disassembled jewelry, and then some are like or glass beads. Now with glass beads, you just have to keep in mind, of course, that they're heavier.
And
So
also, so that brown bead, Mom, right at the top in the center, that kind of muddy color bead.
this
Yeah.
one,
So that one
mhm,
really won't work for junk journal jewelry on any of the little clips that you have, right? Because
not
the
on the
hole's
eye
real
pins.
big. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's a very good point, Leslie. You have to keep that in mind. Now, you could, I'll show you. See how small that hole is? Do you see how small that hole is, Leslie?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. So, for example, you could use this because it will sit on top of that. You could use it, but it's still going to come out the top. So you would need something else on the top of it to stop it. It would
Yeah.
act like a stopper, in other words, is what I'm saying. So, oh, and look at that one. So I can't use that one anyway because this one that I'm showing you, the hole is
Uh-huh.
not all the way through.
Oh gosh.
So we'll have to fix that. And you can fix it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I will. Okay, where was that? Okay, these are some more kind of kind of specialty beads, I guess. Got those going on. These are just like your regular run-of-the-mill kind of plastic, acrylic, I guess you would call them, beads. So we got a variety of those here. Okay. Variety of colors and stuff. Even though now that I'm looking at them, they're kind of a pastel-y kind of colors.
Like a good
Um,
color palette.
Yeah. And then this is a tray full of buttons. I thought we could play with those too if we wanted to. And then I have just off to the side, I do have some small ones just in case I needed the stopper. You know, I needed something to put at the end or on the top. I have those off to the side. Okay, I made some up already just because I wanted to try. I've never done any kind of like this yet. So you see how I did the jump ring on the end of that eye
Yeah.
pin?
Yes.
That's why I buy the eye pins, because I just feel like even if you don't use them, it gives you another option. Because there's a lot of them I don't use it. So, I mean, why not, you know? So this is a little bumblebee. A little bumblebee with little diamonds. So let's see what we have. We could put, I wonder if we can do, oh, that's kind of pretty. Let me see something. Let's do a gold. And then, what else is everybody doing today? What did y'all do today without me?
The crafting bookworm said, beautiful journal jewelry, Carrie.
Janie, hey girl. Janie's our neighbor in Texas, Leslie, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so can we see that?
Mm-hmm.
Now you see how much I have left on that eye pin? The rule of thumb, and that's not supposed to be a pun, but basically, when you go to, because you're going to round off this part, okay? And that's why you have these pliers to do the rounded top. But this is way too much of a shaft. That's too long of a shaft to leave. You need to cut off about until you have just about the tip of your thumb left. That's all you need. If that, now you can keep adding, of course, if you want. Let's add some more. I'll show you what I mean.
So there's a couple people. Clint says he's working on shabby chic stuff today. Leslie says she's making homecoming posters and flowers for her twins.
Oh my gosh.
And then Crafts by Diane is working on a Halloween journal using Dollar Tree bags for the cover.
Oh, how cool is that? Miss Diane, let me tell, that is so funny that you say that. Let me tell y'all something. Now, y'all know I'm not one to gossip. I'd rather walk on my lips, but this is not gossip. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I follow Crafty Girl, and I love Crafty Girl. Yeah, I really do. I love it. I watch her all the time. She's got a little Halloween kit for sale on her Etsy, and she made it out of bags too. And it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. And I don't even know if I should say this because it's going to sound ugly. But y'all, it's a little pricey. It's a little bit pricey. I'm going to move on. Look, because I'm fixing to pinch my fingers. God's going to punish me for talking bad. I didn't mean to. Look, so that's what we got going on here. And like I said before, you want to have just enough of the shaft left that it's long enough about your tip of your thumb, if that makes sense. Now, again, this is trial and error. Oh
So
my
would you say
goodness.
that's what, a quarter of an inch
Let's measure it.
or
Let's
a
just
half
measure it.
inch?
Let's measure it. Let's see. So it looks like it's a half an inch. That's what it looks. That's what it measures, a half an inch. But to me, it still looks a little long. So I'm just going to go ahead. Hold on. Let me get I'm going to snip off a little bit of that.
So you're probably snipping it to a quarter of an inch.
Probably right at. Okay. So then you're going to take the tip, or right at the tip of that shaft, okay? And you're just going to turn the pliers until you make the little round. I probably should have put a little bead right there. That's what I should have done. But you see how it's turned and you've got a little loop. But I then go in and I make sure that it's closed real snug. And oh, I'm gonna make this wonky. Watch. My first
Excuse
one,
me.
watch. I'm gonna make it all wonky. But it's okay. Okay. But really and truly, what I should have done here, to be honest with y'all, those little gold beads, I should have put another one right here because that would have finished it off. That would have made it look better. We'll do another one. I want to do another one now. But it doesn't look too bad. And also, when I go to hang it, I more than likely what I would do with this one is I would hang it on a ruffle on the side of a page. So that's going to kind of get hidden. So it wouldn't look so bad. But it'll hang from a gourd pin like that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we'll
Angela's doing food prep for her family before they all leave today. Angela, are y'all traveling right now, or where are y'all at?
Who's leaving?
I don't know. That's just what I was asking her.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll find out more about what's going on in the Shrad household. Okay. So, let me think.
Why don't you do
give me
one,
some ideas.
Mom, with those that third clear tray down? The silver beads that are in there, the pewter color ones. Yeah. Why don't you do something with that?
You got it.
And maybe a button.
Let's see what we can do. What can we do here? Now these, I think I'm gonna need a stopper. Yep, I'm gonna need a little stopper. Where can let's see what I can get. And when I mean, I'm calling it all the wrong things. So any jewelry makers out there, please, I'm sorry I'm so cringy, but I know I'm not saying it right. We're gonna dump some of these in here.
Oh, Angela says they're home. The kids are going back to school. Dave's going back to the tiny house to work for the week. She says, I guess I'll have to craft my lonesome heart away all week. LOL, Angela. I guess that's just your punishment.
Poor Angela. Poor Angela. Lord D. Okay, so that may be a little too fancy. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Let's see.
Put it back in the frame. I didn't see what you had put together.
Well, I took it off.
Oh, you took it apart.
Yeah. Oh, see, that one's messed up too. That's the only thing about some of these beads, when they're not poked all the way through, get a little messed up, but that's okay. We'll work with them. Okay. So I've got a little barrel bead here that I think will be a stopper. So, see?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
That's pretty.
Got it. Thank you. Okay, now what can we top that with? Let's see.
So I learned a few things today before we went live. We were just kind of talking about what supplies Mom was using and all that stuff. And so I learned what an eye pin was. I learned what large bevels bubblegum beads and rondelles are. I don't know if you guys were in the last live that I moderated for my mom and Angela, but I want to support my mom any way I can, but I'm not a crafter. So I'm just learning as she goes.
She's doing a fantastic job. Quality time. That's what
Oh, that
we
looks
care
good,
about.
Mom.
You like that flower? I didn't know if I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So keep the flower on there? Or did
Yeah,
I
I think
lose it?
so.
Okay, well, let me put the flower back.
And then hold it flat and let's see it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it has a little embellishment on it on the flower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Then I say we close this baby up. Okay. I'm going to cut off again. I'm going to cut off to about 1/4 of an inch because I don't have I won't need a flat on this one. I shouldn't. Okay. And my little cutoffs, they just fly everywhere. I just let them fly. I mean, okay.
But you
All
wear
right.
glasses, so your eyes are protected.
Yeah.
I work in ophthalmology, and I have for 10 years. So all those little flying metal pieces can go in your eye really quick if you don't wear protection.
Yes, Leslie, we know. Yes. She's had to, how many times have you had to go with your dad to the ER?
Oh my gosh, for his eyes, just that one time. Just that one time that he was picking up sticks with his little grabber.
Okay, look what we're going to do. So we're going to put that on the end of a silver paper clip. How about
And
that?
do you want to do the little loop-de-loo on that and show
We
them
could,
in live
yeah.
action?
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Okay, I'm going to have to stand up for this, I'm afraid. Okay, so I'm going to get up under. Ugh. Now watch, Diane. Watch how you're not supposed to do it.
Oh, you're kind of, there we go. Okay, okay.
Okay. All right, so I'm grabbing the end and I'm just rolling it over. And I'm not trying to meet or tip that end of it. I'm just just a little bit. That was one of the mistakes I made. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but I wanted to make like a complete circle. And I
Mm-hmm.
have never mastered that. And so I just stopped trying. I don't even try it like that anymore. I just do it where it just comes up and around a little bit.
It looks kind of like a bird.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, like a swan, like a swan's neck, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it. Okay. Next.
Why don't you do something simple with those just basic little
The basic
beads?
ones. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Let's do.
And
Okay.
maybe one of those bubblegum beads on it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is the bubblegum bead Leslie's talking about. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get one of these little
Crafts
white.
by Diane says, "Yeah, I kept trying to make a full circle." Well, that's probably a mistake then that a lot of people made.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, Diane. I was really trying to I just thought it was supposed to be a circle for whatever reason. And then I was like, well, I can't make it do that. So I stopped. Okay, let's do all. Oh, you know what? Hold on a minute. Let's do it like this. I'm not going to do the white. I have some over here on the side. I have some little gold spacers. So let me put a gold spacer. Let's try that. And then I'll put this bubblegum bead. And then we'll do like one of the bigger. And guys, look, see this whole jar of gold spacers? And it's really not spacers, it is a variety. There is so many different shapes and sizes of these gold beads in here. I got those at Hobby Lobby, $6 or $7. I will never use all of these, but I use these more than any other bead I've got. So I would highly, if you're going to do bead work, I think that's a good buy. I really think so. Okay, so should I do a pink? A white or a pink?
Try white.
Try white? Okay. What do you think? No?
I think the pink's better.
Should I do I have a variegated color too. Or I have that color, that smaller one.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's pretty? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. And then, of course, one of the hardest things to do in jewelry making is keeping up with your pliers because they seem to disappear like scissors do. Drives me crazy. Try to put a spacer. I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, and you see, watch. I'm glad we're doing this. I wanted to try to put this spacer on here, but if I do that,
You don't have enough room.
I don't have enough room. So I'm just going to take that off, and I'm going to pray that I have enough room because I think I've even cut it too short for this. Really. Hold on. Hold on. What not to do when beading jewelry. I'm trying a different set of pliers. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay, I think, yeah, because that's really all you got to do is just make, nope. See, it's not going to hold it. So, back to the drawing board, but that's okay. We'll fix it. So really, guys, that's getting used to that length, leaving yourself enough clearance at the top. But it's an easy fix. It really is.
What does Bob
Oh, happy accident. Happy accident. Leslie, what did I get you for Christmas?
what's his last I can't think of his last name right this second.
I can't either. Ross. Can
Bob
you believe
Ross.
we forgot that? That's so crazy. Tell him what I got you for Christmas.
Okay, well, I can't just tell him without telling him why. So, I have collected Nutcracker. Ross, you goofs. Angela.
I know, it's true. It's true, Angela. It's really true.
How old was I when you got me that music box one? 10?
Leslie, I want to say I was younger than that, but we'll go with 10.
So I was either 10 or younger, but anyhow, my mom got me a music box of the Nutcracker musical, and it was a ceramic
Yeah.
music box that spinned and played the Sugar Plum Fairy song from the musical.
Yeah.
And so ever since then, so I'm 40 now, so for 30 years I've collected Nutcrackers. And every year my mom gets me like a real like neat, interesting one or something that pertains to that season of my life. Or my mom's just a really thoughtful gift giver. And so, after 30 years, it's like, my gosh, what it gets a little hard to decide or like make it inventive or it's tough.
A little bit.
So anyhow, this year, this in 2023 for Christmas, that my mom and dad got me a Bob Ross nutcracker, and it's cool.
He is cool. I think
Mhm.
he's cool.
You know what? I'll get it, and if you want to put me on, can you put me on the
Yeah,
screen and I'll show it?
I can. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's see. How do I get back there? Hold on a second. Let's see. You'll have to turn on your camera, Leslie, I think.
I'm turning the back camera on. Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay. Oh, look how funny. He's even funnier than I remembered. He's so cute.
So cute.
I love him.
Okay.
He really is funnier than I remembered.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What do y'all think about the purple? So this has this was, believe it or not, this little piece right here was off of a toy somewhere. Seriously. And so I just attached it to the bottom of the eye, a pin with a jump ring. And then I had this as part of a set of beads. It came with part of a set of beads. And then those two. Should I add anything or should we close it off? Are we good?
No, I think it looks good.
Me too. I like it. I'm going to cut off just a little bit off of the tip of this because I think we got just a touch too much.
Do you know what I just a thought just came to my head
What's
that I was
that?
going to ask you?
What?
It seems like crafting and junk journaling has made you look at just things and stuff in a new light.
Absolutely.
Like
100%.
like everything can be turned into craft supplies, whether it has an actual worldly purpose or not.
Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. It is and not just while I'm crafting. And it's not, it's just, all I can tell y'all, and I know this sounds so dramatic, but for someone who lived their entire life, and I am old now, right? But for someone who lived their entire life not being artistic, I was not crafty. Listen, guys, not even did I really enjoy coloring as a child, if that makes sense. I love to read and I love to school. I love different things, but arts and crafts was just never a thing for me. But when I came across junk journaling, it was truly like an awakening for me because it was something that I had never experienced. And every time I sit at this countertop in my craft shed, I have such a feeling of accomplishment, not because of, I think that I've made the greatest creation ever. It really has nothing to do with that. It's just a sense of fulfillment in an artistic venture that I never believed I could have. So it's just been really cool. And I do look at things very differently now. And I've started to let certain things go. And I mean, you can ask Leslie. Leslie will tell you straight up. Her mama was the most wound tight person ever in the whole face of America. I'm telling you. I get wound pretty tight about just the silliest things.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
gonna be my next. I feel like Barbara Walters. That was gonna be my next question. Do you think that crafting or junk journaling specifically has helped you in other areas of your life? But you kind of already answered that.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yeah. Now I'm still wound tight. Now, I mean, I don't know if that really, you know.
Oh, I don't think nearly. I mean, listen, it's a when you are the same way and do the same things for years and years and years, it takes a long time for it to be undone.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
working
But I
towards
mean,
doing something different is a good thing.
oh, absolutely. Well, and I mean, what does Mac Davis sing? Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
My gosh.
Mhm. Okay, what do y'all think about this color combination? Look at these two tiny bubblegum beads. I think
Those
they're
look like little
fresh.
pom-poms.
I know, aren't they precious? I love those. I guess I'm on the gold kick today, y'all.
Mhm.
I guess I'm on the
After
gold
this, why
kick.
don't you try and do like a coffee charm?
Okay, we can do that. We can put those coffee charms to some good use today. And I think that was no, I don't think. I know that was the Hobby Lobby clearance. Okay, what do y'all think?
Yeah, that's beautiful. That
Yeah?
teal and that peach together is
I
pretty.
know. I wouldn't have thought
It
that.
is a very like peplum top 2002.
Oh my goodness.
I would love to hear if anybody that's in the live chat has had any experiences as a byproduct of crafting. Like, do you feel like your views on quote unquote stuff has changed, or just anything that you want to share?
Yeah, that would be awesome. I'll just ramble on all day, me. You've always loved to craft, Leslie?
That's what she says, girl.
Yeah. Oh, look, Angela.
That went on doctor's office patient files before digital filing. What is wrong with me? But they will get used in some way.
Yeah, yeah.
Clint says I always buy craft stuff and use it.
That's awesome, Clint. Yeah, Angela sent me in Happy Mail one time some of and Leslie, you'll know what they are too, on a patient chart, the ends where
Mm-hmm.
they fold over the letters, the initials for
Yep.
the names. She sent me those tabs. I still have them because I'm like that. I know I'm going to use them. I know they will get used. Okay, we're doing coffee, huh?
Uh-huh.
Let's
Hey, you
see.
know what I think would be a good combination?
What's
Those
that?
in that third tray, Mom.
Okay.
Those like Thanksgiving colored beads with the tic-tac-toes on them. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. What about with this?
Yeah, that'll be cute.
Is
I
that
don't
too
know.
bougie?
Put it together and let's just see what it looks
Put
like.
it together? All right. We can do that. Let's try it. Leslie, did you watch my video the other day? And I said, my friend Laura, the half-ass crafter, I said, I always have to finish my sentences like, whenever I ask myself, oh, will this work? Or, when I'm junk journaling, will this work? Should I do this? And then I always have to remind myself, it's just junk journaling, just do it, And then I said, I always remember what my friend Laura, the half-ass crafter, says. And she says, They're gonna throw it all away when you're dead. What does it matter? Just do it. And I told everybody in my video, I was like, and Leslie doesn't like it when I talk like that. And I said, I don't know why. She should be used to it by now. See, she doesn't think it's funny.
No, I don't.
Oh my god. Okay, look at that. That came out pretty good, don't you think?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I'll have to put some of these aside for my friend Meredith because she does like the vintage stuff. I'll have to send her a
Oh,
little.
Crafts by Diane says never too bougie. Agreed.
Never too bougie, right? There's nothing worse than the bougie crafter, though. Okay.
Do you think it
See,
would be easier for you to hold the bottom of that straight pin with a
well,
set
then
of pliers?
that would make sense, wouldn't it, Leslie?
Well, I'm just
No, it would.
wondering.
No, I could hold it with this bottom. Sometimes it just sometimes I just don't have the strength in my hands to do that and, just
The
modify it.
crafting bookworm says, Carrie gotta run. Thanks for showing us how to
Oh,
do
bye,
this.
Janie. Have a good Sunday afternoon.
Thank you for
Bye,
joining us,
girl.
Janie.
Okay, so we're gonna do coffee. Is that what we're gonna?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure. Now I could dangle. Okay, so y'all look at this coffee cup. How crazy. Isn't this crazy? Isn't that fun? But wait, let me show you this. This is even better. Oops. It's the half and half. I love it. Okay. Oh, you know
I
what we
don't think
could?
everybody gets that joke, sister.
Oh, the half and half and the coffee. Well,
Because they don't know how you make your coffee.
oh my God. Dad tasted my cold coffee the other day that I made with the Cafe Bustelo. He
Uh-huh.
was just like, I don't know why you just don't eat the grounds. He did not like it.
Yeah. Well, you like to taste the coffee.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's the point? What is the point? Okay,
The
so
point.
we could do something as simple as hanging the coffee cup off of a paper clip.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think that for the purposes of this cup is a little heavy to use
Uh-huh.
it on a paper clip. So what we may do is open up this jump ring on here, if I can, and dangle it from the end a little bit. We'll put it on the end of the eye pin right here. Okay. All right. So then it dangles. Okay. Now we'll pick some beads to go on it. I don't know if we want to do something crazy like this. Boy, this is going to be heavy though. You know it?
Is
Is
it?
between, yeah, because this is a glass bead and they're already heavy. But man, that's pretty. Guess we could just throw caution to the wind and just do it. Oh, what about this? What do you think?
That's pretty. I like that a little better.
I do too. I think that's going to be, I think that's going to be okay. You see something? And then we just finish it off with a little white glossy. Yeah, okay. So Man, Angela and them's live sale the other night was lit. They had some good stuff on there. Angela was traveling and she stopped at an antique shop. She'll have to remind me if it was an antique store or thrifting where she got some of that stuff. Golly, they had some good stuff, but they always do. But it was good the other night. Okay, see that? And then what we could do to accentuate the black that's on there is just hang it from a black gourd pin.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah? Okay. Let's see. What else? What else, guys?
Yeah, everybody's saying
Thank you,
cute,
Clint.
cute,
Thank you. Thank
cute.
you. Thank you, Terry.
The
Okay, what
antique
do we
store
want
was
to see?
dangerous to my purse strings.
Oh, it was an antique store, man, Angela. I don't know. That was some good stuff. Golly. Okay, so I put this little tassel at the end of one already. And I thought to myself, self, could we do one like that? Or should I hang one of these really pretty ones? Should I do that? Pick a
Oh
color.
yeah.
Let's do pick a color. Okay, somebody in the comments pick a color of one of these that I'll hang from the end of an eye pin. We've got white or, pearl.
Clint
Aqua.
says blue.
Oh, blue, you got it, Clint. Good choice. Okay, let me get an eye ring here. Okay, we'll open this up. And guys, I don't, it's like anything else. Let me tell you another little, because I didn't know, and for those of you who do know, I really am not trying to be condescending. Um, not all jump rings and eye pins are made the same. It's like anything else in this world. There are some really cheaply made ones, and I just learned over time, like this one, you can just see the gauge is a little wider. I've gotten some that have been so thin that they won't even, like, they're so thin when you put them back to secure them, they don't close all the way, and it's just really kind of a pain. Oh, and look, I closed that up before I even did that wrong. Listen to me trying to tell y'all how to do something and I'm doing it all wrong. Another Paper Monkey special. Hey, I don't know if well, I know a few of y'all have caught it. My new Who Knew series, which is a little 5-minute series that I'm doing now on, just different things. Who knew?
Stace is here, Mom.
Hey, Stace, girl, listen. Let me tell you what my friend Stace did. She went out and hit the notification button. She sure did, and she left me a message on here saying, "Notification on." That's so awesome, Stacy. Thank you so much for doing that. Every little bit helps on your channel. Okay, so I've got the blue one, Clint. Clint, do you have any preferences? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Let's see. You want to try pearl or, oh, look at these. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't it look like glass? It's just a cheap acrylic bead, but with that, it just so pretty.
Oh, Clint says next combination red and purple.
Red and purple. Look at Clint being all daring. Look, we're gonna go. Let's do this. This is why I really do love junk journal jewelry, because, like I said, you can go from shabby chic to to retro to whatever, coffee charms. You can just do so many different combinations, all in the same session.
Leslie
Okay.
says that she's been watching your 5-minute series and it's really good.
Oh, thank you so much, Leslie. Yes, I know you've commented. Thank you. I just wanted to give everybody quick and easy, and really and truly, I know probably just enough to make me dangerous, and I didn't want to confuse anybody. So the next one that I'm going to do, just to let you know, I haven't filmed it yet, but I'm getting it ready because I needed to go check some resources. The next one is going to be a 5 minute on free resources for junk journalers. Now, you know yourself, if you've been doing this for any amount of time, that 5 minutes is not long enough to name all the free resources. But I've got a few key ones um, that I wish I would have thought of in the beginning. And it just never dawned on me. So I'm excited. I'll probably release that video when I get done here this afternoon. I plan on shooting it real quick, and I'll probably release it tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. What do y'all think? What do you think, Clint? We need your vote on this one. You're the one that picked the blue. I like it. I
It
think
looks
that one's,
expensive.
I know, doesn't it? And I'm telling you, these are just little plastic acrylic beads. And these beads right here, I know I got those from Temu recently for, whatever it was, 67 cents,
Clint
89
says it's
cents.
beautiful.
Thank you, Clint. Okay, red and black for Clint. Okay, Clint.
Red and
Let's
purple.
red and purple.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, so I got purple here. I've got a red, kind of a red thing here. This is a glass bead that I think broke in half because it's supposed to be this whole thing. Let's see. Let's see. Will that, okay, that'll work. Clint, look at that. Or, ooh, do we want a deeper purple? Let's look at this deeper purple with it. Oh, I like it. Look. What y'all think?
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that neat? Clint, you got a good eye, dude. What about, look how different that blue kind of triangle glass one. Can y'all tell?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Clint? I'm going to cut this one down a little bit if Clint doesn't have anything else. Awesome. Okay, got it.
Oh, he says orange.
Orange. I just cut it off. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see. I can put it on another.
Red Hat Society vibes. Good call, Clint.
Red. That is a good call. I had forgotten about that club. Oh, wow. That's funny.
There
Okay.
is a little bit of a lag too, so from the platform we're streaming onto YouTube, it's just keep in mind, y'all, there's a little bit of a lag.
What about that orange? That looks okay.
Let's see what Clint says.
I might not have. I might have to get another eye pen though, because I think I cut it off too quick. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Yeah, just redo it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
Just
says
that quick,
perfect.
quick like a bunny. You guys, tomorrow is the first official day of fall. I think, isn't it?
Is that what it is?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Okay, we're gonna turn it, and you see how sometimes I can get it just right, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it takes me a minute. There we go. So we can got that one. Okay, what's next? You want to do a button?
Let's do a
Look how
button.
beautiful. Look how beautiful this button is. Isn't that gorgeous?
Mm-hmm. It
I
is.
absolutely love these buttons. Love these buttons. So typically, I wanted to try something that I saw recently. Now look how this particular one, it falls just right.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, you could leave it like that literally. This is not going to work. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, that's not going to work, but I can make it. Hold on, let's see. Now, maybe like this. Look at that, y'all.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that something? I wonder if I have. I know I do somewhere. Huh. Darker or even a black. Oh yeah, that's a little better because you can't see. Oh, I like that. Okay. I hope I don't know. I hope everybody in here follows Carol from A Crinkled Path. I got to watch her video this morning. It's a little update video. She got a happy mail and she gave a little update on her library. She is putting or has put a small portable building on her property and she's turning it into a library. Leslie, I'm gonna send you the link so you can go watch it. Look how cute that
Okay.
is.
That's cute.
Y'all.
A lot
And
of these
then
people must live in the South because they're saying it's hot.
fall doesn't exist in Florida. It's true. Yeah, we really don't have fall here in Louisiana either. But so every now, well, we're getting a cool front next week, Leslie, when you're here. So I think we'll be able to, enjoy some of it. Yeah, Carol's building a little library, and her little granddaughter, Mavie, got to see it for the first time. Oh my God, that was such a cute video. Loved it. Okay, let's see. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Any ideas? Yeah,
What about
Angela, that library is amazing. I
what
just
is
I
is it called A Crinkled Path? Is that Carol's
yeah,
channel?
Carol's channel is A Crinkled Path.
A
Look how simple.
Crinkled Path.
Look, the little ladybug and then just the big black bee.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. Just simple as that. I'm gonna cut that and we're gonna call that a day.
Pink and mint for ice cream vibes. Well, you kind of did that with that other one you did a little while ago. You want to show that one when you're done?
Yeah, sure do. Okay, and then we're gonna call that one done. Okay, you mean this
Yeah,
little
that
one?
one. Mm-hmm.
This one is like really cute. Yeah, and this is such a good couch craft too. Because you don't have to have all of this. No. You could just literally just take this tray and your eye pins and go to town. You could just be finish that tray in an hour.
What about something winter themed
Winter themed.
or
Okay.
colored?
Let's think about um so maybe something like this. I sure didn't pick much of that, huh?
What about that? There, it looks like there's a red and white striped button.
Red right here.
Yep,
Okay.
and maybe something green in the middle of those two.
Got it. Let's see. See here. Like that green? Or
No,
that
not the
green?
lighter.
This
Maybe
green?
those. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got it. This is fun. So glad y'all decided to jump in and craft along with us. Okay, so we can do this. And I'm trying to find something that looks a little. No. Hmm. I need something that doesn't exist up here. Let's see. Pulling out the other stuff. Oh, maybe something like that. And then what I'd have to do, or what I'd need to do, let's see. I need a stopper on that. Okay, so I got that. And then what I'd need to do is do some jump rings to connect this. Let me see if I can. Big enough. Oh, let's try something. Let's try this. Hold on. Let me see what happens when I do this. Okay. Oh, I think we came up with another look. I'll check that out.
Yep, that's cute.
Different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if let's see. Maybe let me get this bent over real quick, and then we're gonna work on that little gourd pin a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, what I'm thinking on this little gourd pin is either because I just don't. It's long. You know what I mean? Like it just seems like it's kind of lost right here. Um. Hmm.
What if you do a jump ring instead?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try that because that just seemed a little bit long. Oh, you know what I'm gonna have to have if I do this? There's not enough clearance on that. Do I have any that are larger? Hold on. I think I do. Let's see. This particular one was not long enough. Like the diameter was not long enough. So I'm gonna have to get. This is the largest ones I have. So let's try this one. Okay. Now we're cooking with grease. Or with peanut oil, as they say here in Louisiana. Okay, now that I like. Then what we can do, that kind of looks Christmassy, doesn't it?
Yep. It's cute.
We can hang it. Yeah, I like this better. Oh, I may make some with the buttons on the end like that. I've not done that very often. But that'd be a good way to use up those buttons. Okay, guys, what time do we got? Okay, I think we're gonna do bye, Clint. Um, we'll go to Clint's reminder for everybody to go to Clint's live and say hello when we get off here, and we're gonna wrap it up with the last one. What are we thinking here? Any suggestions, anyone? Let's see. Y'all want to hang a butterfly? We haven't done a blue one. I say we do that. We'll try that. This already had the jump ring. Okay. I'm trying to separate this on camera. Sorry, I'm off camera, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Put that back together. All right, so we've got the butterfly dangle at the bottom. Now let's look at some blue beads here. I'm going to start with this teeny tiny one. Then we can go with, I'm going to go back to my gold. That was working pretty well for us. Ooh, that swallowed up that whole thing. Let's see.
Mm.
Yeah, that one's better because it's the iridescence. I don't know if y'all can
Yeah.
see that, but it's
Well, yeah,
beautiful.
and that it doesn't go over those other beads.
Right, exactly. Let's do a little cap on that. And then we can do another gold. I wish I could find another. This may be too big. You think that's too much?
No.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. We'll close it off. I feel like I want to try to put a top on it. Okay. All right, guys.
Oh, that's pretty.
There's that one. All right, we'll recap real quick and I'll show you guys what we did while I was jacking my jaws today. So we've got the butterfly. We did a purple one. We did the vintage button with the owl. We did Clint's Red Hat Society vibes. We're going to call that one. We did the little coffee cup. The ladybug. This is a little kind of I'm going to call this like a little Western vibes, Santa Fe kind of vibe. What'd they call this one? Neapolitan?
Like ice cream.
Ice cream. Then this fancy one, bougie. We'll call that one bougie. This will be our retro vibe. Retro bougie, though, really, if you think about it. Here's the pretty in pink. And then here's the honeybee. Honeybee and pearl. I think those are lovely. Thank y'all so much for dropping in and hanging out with us. I really appreciate that. Yeah, today was fun, guys. Yeah, I be on the lookout for that Who Knew 5-minute video. I'll do that later this afternoon. Like I said, I'll try to load it for tomorrow if the YouTube gods are with me. Oh, look, I missed this one. This is the button one. We did this one too. I'll post some pics in the community tab too, so for everybody that wasn't able to join us today. But I sure appreciate each and every one of y'all hanging out with us today. It makes my Sunday afternoons really very pleasant. So thank y'all so much, really and truly. Leslie, thank you so much for hanging out with Mom and just encouraging me and always being so uplifting to me. I really love you very much for that.
Oh, I love you too. I'm so glad I get to do it.
Yep. Guys, we're gonna remind y'all to go over to Clint's live and check him out. At least drop in and say hello if you have a minute. I'm gonna take a minute to go do that too. But we'll let y'all go for now. And thanks so much. We're gonna do it again in about another month. I may do this time. I might send out a community on my community tab. I'm gonna do a poll on. I'm going to give you 3 choices of what you want to see on our Sunday afternoon live. So be on the lookout for that soon. Thank you guys. I hope y'all have a great afternoon.
Thank y'all. Bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.